Stop using bands if you're trying to learn how to do your first pull-up. Your body needs to know how heavy you truly are so it can develop the strength to pull you up, which is why bands don't work. Bands only allow your muscles to feel a portion of how heavy you truly are. If you want to do a pull-up, your body needs to actually experience how heavy you are. Your body will meet the demands that you place on it. If you place the whole weight of your body onto your muscles, it's going to adapt to that. But if you only place a portion of your body weight onto your muscles, then it's only going to portionally adapt. I'm not even sure if portionally is a real word, but it sounded good. Therefore, because we want our muscles to adapt to our whole body weight, we need to avoid using bands so our body can feel how heavy we are and adapt our muscles to that amount of weight. So what's the best exercise to help us achieve our first pull-up? Well, the best exercise to help us with our first pull-up is actually going to be the partial rep range pull-up. So what is a partial rep range pull-up? A partial rep range pull-up is when you perform the pull-up but only perform a segment of the movement. See, our connective tissue, including ligaments and tendons, need to be strong enough to handle doing the load of our body during a pull-up. Our connective tissue is what allows us to perform a movement without our arms being ripped off our body when performing a movement. If our connective tissue isn't strong, then you're gonna deal with an injury while trying to train for your first pull-up. If when you're trying to do a pull-up, it feels as if maybe your shoulder's about to pop out of socket or your elbow hurts, that means your connective tissue integrity isn't strong and you can get injured. See, banded pull-ups don't help with connective tissue integrity, whereas the partial rep range pull-up is going to help strengthen connective tissue because it actually allows our connective tissue to feel how heavy we are. So now let's talk about the progressions of how to do a partial rep range pull-up. So anytime you are performing a partial range pull-up, you should always have a box to step up onto and start at the top of the pull-up position. The first method of doing a partial range pull-up is by lowering yourself to your lips. Your goal is to be able to do 3 sets of 15 controlled reps of this movement before moving lower. So once you can do 3 sets of 15 to your lips, then you can start working on going towards your nose, going towards your forehead. Then you can start working on going right above your forehead to a 90-degree angle. And then eventually you can work on getting to a 135-degree angle. And then by that point, once you do 15 of those reps, you'll be able to do your first pull-up. The partial rep range exercise is challenging, so don't feel as if you need to rush from lips to nose to forehead to above the head and so forth. Take your time at each stage. At the end of the day, it might take a long time to do your first pull-up, but at some point, once you learn to pull up, you will never have to go through that learning curve again. So if you're looking for more videos regarding tips, tricks, and other exercises to help you get your first pull-up, check the link in the description below. I have a playlist full of exercises.